Hey guys, it's your boy DJ HardLogic here, coming at you with another episode of Survival Minecraft, episode 31, and I forgot to do that in the last episode, which was episode 30, for those who have trouble with numbers. And obviously I have a new skin. I decided, since I'm doing everyone else's guys' news' skins, I should get some news' skins too. I'll put on the stuff now. Today I'm starting off here at this project. It's a joint effort between TryOptimum and I. I probably won't be spending a whole lot of time here in general. I do have some other plans, not a whole lot. But this is a thing that we're doing. It's going to be a super sorter of sorts. So far all we have are just kind of most of this front wall, a little bit of that wall, kind of some of this wall. I'm not exactly certain what we're going to do about this mountain part here. And as for the redstone, all we have is this door that I made. But it's going to be a community thing, sort of. It will be kind of a paid service. I sort of understand what he was thinking when he proposed the idea to me, but I have all the redstone sorted out in a different world, so everything's ready to go. Hair in my mouth. Everything's ready to go functionally as far as plans, but we don't exactly know what everything above this will look like. We only know what this first foundation floor will look like. And for the first time ever, I've decided to start using my 2 rockets instead of 1 rockets, because I never use them. I don't think anyone ever really uses them. One nice thing about that project is it's really close to my portal here, and I'm currently recording this during the Assassins event, which I didn't sign up for. I think I might next season, whenever they do that. Apparently it's like a whenever we want to kind of thing. Just kind of everyone kind of agrees that, yeah, let's do that again. But I'm going to... Where's my saddle? I'm going to put a saddle on Scott. His voice is still kind of weird. I don't know why. I would have figured growing up would have made his voice go back to normal. Where'd I put it? Ah, yes. Anyways, I'm going to saddle up Scott, our adventure pig, our noble swine. Hello, Scott. How are you?
I can't believe you missed my birthday. By the way,
my voice still sounds stupid. Oh, thank goodness.
Hey, that fixed your voice.
I've been giving myself a headache for weeks now.
I've made a lot of skins so far. I've made... How many skins have I made? It was either... It was like 9 or 10. I think this is not a good representation of how many skins I've made if you're going off of the price that I've got them at. This is actually since just like a couple days ago. I spent almost all of my diamonds that I made on beacons over here to get this hyperdrive up and running, so we can do nothing because it's not functional. But in today's episode, I don't know why it does that. I am going to finally redo this cockpit, because I do have what's it called? I have the replay mod for 1.16 now. They did release that like last week as of recording this. And so, let's get to it. this makes me feel a lot better about it. Yeah. Basically what I changed was, besides just a general look, I raised it up one block because the actual cockpit is not centered with this. It's technically level with right there. The bottom part is level with right there. But to make it actually feel correct on the inside, it still has to be pretty chunky compared to the rest of it. And aside from that, I have actually done, well, I guess I could just fly up there. I have done a bunch of other detailing work. Not all of it, but almost all of it. All that I have left to do is just kind of this back part here. But I changed up whatever these things are. I added a lot of buttons and pressure plates for extra details, like along here. And on these, don't really know what they're called, mandibles, I guess, maybe? I still need to change this part here on both ends. I'm going to change that a little bit. I'm going to change this part. And there's one other thing. Oh, I was going to add stairs along parts like this. I'm going to add stairs along there to make it more round. And in between doing the time lapse, or I guess rather finishing the time lapse in right now, I have installed Lightmatica, which is a schematics mod. This is going to help me a lot when building this. It's kind of tricky to get used to. It's like, because there's no snow in the schematic, it's saying, oh, these blocks aren't really supposed to be here. And these orange ones are saying that I didn't place these the same way I did in the schematic. But here's kind of a bunch of stuff that you can see of the inside of what the cruiser's going to look like, which I think that's the first time I've actually officially said what this is going to be in a video. It's pretty cool looking. I'm excited to have this. Wait. These parts aren't going to be like that. That was just me counting things. But I'm glad that I installed this because oops, I hit my mic. I messed up on some parts. So these are all purple because they're not supposed to be here. They're actually supposed to be under these blocks. And I had these parts here was too far forward. This part here was supposed to be out one, and just there's a bunch of counting errors. I've fixed most of them, but I can't finish until my stuff is done smelting up. I went to a mesa that no one inhabits. I've been using that to get most of my red sandstone. I wish that it generated naturally. I actually have to gather up sand and then convert it into red sandstone and then smelt it up into smooth red sandstone. But that's where we're at now. I bought my head using the points system that we have on the server from mining and placing blocks. But I have it right here on this block. And I discovered that, let's see. So I'm actually currently using the replay mod, as you can see with start recording and resume recording. But that's because I didn't know that I could have the replay mod working with Optifine. I thought it was two separate things. And so I actually have connected glass textures properly done. That's something that I didn't know I could do, and so the time lapse that you just saw, it's not connected textures, as was the same for when I actually originally made this. And I don't think I had this in the video yet, but someone took some of my maps and one of my sea lanterns. I don't know why, I don't know who, but it's kind of annoying because I have a sneaky suspicion that whoever did that is also the person that took most of my sugarcane farm and didn't replant any of it. I don't have proof of that because I don't know who did that either. Is it all still here? Yes. Okay. Yeah, I don't know who did that. I hope they don't do it again because it's really inconsiderate and very annoying to replant. Something I find odd is that this is a torch on this block. If I put it there, it says, yes, that is correct. If I put it there, it says, that is the wrong kind of block. I don't know why. I mean, I know why, but I don't know why it thinks it's a completely different block instead of just being a different block state. Because all these different colors mean things, and oh, nope. All these different colors mean things. The blue ones are blocks that don't have anything in them. Purple is this block isn't supposed to be here. Red is this is the wrong kind of block. So I'm not going to fill this part in because I don't need to waste those resources. Because this is not the kind of block that it's supposed to be here. It's saying this block is wrong. And then orange is a block in the wrong state. So this piston is supposed to be here. This redstone torch technically is not. And so because this is in the wrong state, it's orange. But now it's fine. There's a lot of different things I can do with this too. I can do it by layer. I can do it with certain details or without certain details. Like, let's see, do I have a toggle for that? I think I do. I don't remember what it is. I can turn it off, just like that. Or I can do that. I could turn off the block outlines. But it won't update it until I do that. I could do that. And that one is not really relevant to this. As of now, I still don't actually know what my video is going to be mainly about. I'm sure I have probably like 10 or so minutes. Where did you come from? Go away. You're not invited to this party. I probably have like 10 or so minutes already done. It's just a lot of times I don't actually know what I'm going to do until I just start. And unfortunately this is not one of those times. Sleep faster, make it not be rainy. All I know, this could be a Seinfeldy kind of episode. It's about nothing, and that's about as far as it'll be, but I'll do a lot of nothing. You guys will already know. You guys know what the title of this video is. On the plus side, building my base will now be a lot quicker because I don't have to rely on taking pictures of my laptop. I just have it here. Oh, I can turn the weather back up because it's so loud. I've learned that thunder is not affected by this slider at all, unless it's actually on off. I didn't need to come all the way back in here. Darn it! I just meant to do this. 6. There we go. And I added that door there so the bees can't get out. I don't want them getting out. Although I find it funny that you can put a lead on a bee, but not on a villager. I don't know why they made that decision, but it's a funny one. Made me chuckle. Aha! Maybe today can just be a base building episode. I mean, I've done that much. That's more I've ever done in any individual episode. I haven't really done anything else except build up the base. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. It probably won't be the most interesting of videos, I will admit that, but I really don't have any other ideas at the moment. I And by the time I come up with another idea, I will probably have a lot of footage already done on this video, because that's how I do these. I record a little bit, and then I edit a little bit, record and edit, record and edit. That way I keep track of how long the episode actually is, because I don't want an episode to be too long. Progress update. I've made a little bit of progress. Right now I'm actually using a different schematic for the schematic, and the only real difference at this point, well, there's a few small differences, but then one major difference. These here. Can I step on here yet? I don't know. Just take this back off of 5. Okay. So what this is going to be is a creeper farm. And then in the other engine, right over there, is going to be a sugarcane farm. That way, I don't have to keep spending diamonds on rockets. I can just make them. Huh. That's interesting that it captured the sugarcane like that. That's weird. Let's see, let's do that. Yeah, so this is going to be... Huh. So the schematic doesn't have connected textures. That's interesting. My voice is kind of going out a little bit. I don't know why, because I have not talked that much today. But that's the main difference between the previous schematic and this one. The other difference is that I noticed I had a few blocks wrong on the exterior of the outermost engines, and I changed up the elevator for the master suite. Just kind of small things like that I changed. I found out that I did not have a lot of it lit up, so I added a lot of lights as well to the interior. And from right over here, I don't know if it'll load in because I haven't gone over there. I currently have my render distance at 48. 48 chunks. So I don't think that it'll just render in unless I go over there. So I could see my base from Tri-Optimum space, and vice versa if he puts his up on 48 as well. I don't think you can really see it from 32, which is what he does. And actually, I want to see this from over here, because this actually makes a really good vantage point right here. Nice. Yes, that is going to be awesome when it's done. Right there is not the exact front. It is very close to the front, and I don't think that... Wait. Yeah, I can't see all of it from over here, all of the schematic. Let's see how far away do I actually have to be for it to load in. Right about there. Yeah, yes, I'm very excited about this. And something else that I've kind of been doing is I have been updating all of my wall blocks, I guess. I don't know, because, obviously these are walls, but this is actually a wall. I've been updating all of these so that they have the correct connectiveness. I don't know. So they line up right with 1.16. I didn't realize how many of those I actually had on the Millennium Falcon. There's all these ones in here. These don't count because I added these since 1.16. But then I have all of these around the edge that I need to update. And I'm not going to do that in this episode. I'm probably not even going to do it in a dedicated episode. Looks like I'll just do it in my own time. But you can kind of see here the difference between here. So that's pre 116, and that is post 116. It looks a lot better. And the main thing that I need to do is take out that block there, and then it automatically updates. But not for ones like that. For those single ones, I have to place a block next to it. But that's where we're at. I think I'm probably going to wrap up this video pretty soon, if not right now. You know what? Let's just make it right now. So to wrap up this video, all I'm going to say is the next video I'm doing is going to be a world tour. And for those of you who are on the server that watch me, which is most of you, the only people that I really know for sure who don't are my mom. Hi, Mom. But for those of you who are interested, if you want your base featured in the next video, leave me a message with your nether roof portal coordinates. Leave me a message on Discord. I guess you could leave them in the comments, but I don't see why you would. But anyways, leave a like if you guys had fun. Consider subscribing for more content like this. I'll see you guys in the next one.